didn't trust this, that this attorney had my mom's best interest in mind, and we asked the court to appoint her attorney, which actually is a good thing for them. We had said, hey, can the court appoint an attorney? And they did.
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot to tell you this piece. Before the case this Sunday, I'm watching a football game with my friends, and I get a text message from this lady named Yvette Baker, and she says, hey, I'm your mother's court-appointed attorney. I wanted to go up and see your mom. Does she have a phone? And I said, no, my mom doesn't have a phone. She said, why would your mom not have a phone? I said, well, at this point in time, my mom doesn't have a phone because, honestly, she doesn't know how to use one. I said, she knows how to talk on one if somebody gives it to her. I said, but she doesn't know how to make a phone call. She doesn't know how to dial a number. She doesn't understand how a cell phone works. She goes, oh, okay, I understand. So then I said, but, so she says, how do you get a hold of her? I said, well, we have to contact this crazy lady that was watching my mom, but we can't, she won't let us talk to her. We don't have any contact with my mom. So she goes, so wait a second. So you're saying you don't talk to your mom at all? I said, aside from seeing my mom in court this last Wednesday, or last Tuesday, the first one was Tuesday, I haven't seen my mom since September. And she's like, wow, okay. And she goes, okay, well, I'm going to go up to the house then and see if I can get up there. About 30 minutes later, I get another text message from her saying, hey, I need to know how to get a hold of that lady now. I got to go back to town, Jordan. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I just went up to the house. The house is completely boarded up. There's a padlock on the gate, and I can hear animals inside, but there's no way for me to get in the house. This is a major fire hazard. And I start freaking out. I'm like, why the fuck is there a padlock on the door? So I'm like, here's that, I'll have to find a way to get that lady's number. I contact my aunt, I contact my brother, get the lady's number, I send it to him. So now to bring you back up to speed to the case. Okay, so that little tidbit was in there. So the court-appointed attorney did not get to meet with my mom due to those circumstances before the case.
Yeah.
So she met with her the day of the case by herself. She pulled her off to the side and met with her. And so right when the case started, the attorney, had asked, for her to speak. And she said, well, I just want to let you know, first off, Your Honor, I have several concerns on this. I had a chance to speak with Ms. Giuliano this morning. She did not know her full name. She did not know when she was born, other than she was born in May. She did not know what year it was. She did not know who was the president. She did not know that she had an attorney. She did not know the attorney's name. She did not know that she was in court. She did not know if she was married or had any kids, and didn't know why she was even here. She's like, so I had severe problems with all of this because I don't understand how there could have been a power of attorney filed or restraining orders filed. She said there's a lot of things that don't add up to me, so I'm a little confused at this entire situation.
Wow.
So, and this is my mom's attorney, that's supposed to be, in a way, on their side.
So what exactly?
Yeah.
So, I'm the only one that has time to testify, and I do my thing. And that the shitty attorney, I got in trouble at one point. We're talking back. Big shock there.
Yeah.
I got yelled at by the judge. Not yelled at, but I got told I need to shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Well, not those words, but I was told I need to be quiet and just answer the damn questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the reason why is because this fucking dipshit, I had told him the week before that I saw my mom about once a month. And he goes, well, last week when you were in here, you testified you saw your mom maybe once every couple months, or once every 3 to 4 months. And I said, no, that's not true. That's not what I said. I said I saw my mom about once a month. And he goes, well, even then, he's like, you expect to know anything that's going on in the situation when you only see your mom once a month. I don't know any child that would understand, or anybody that would understand a situation when they see somebody once a month. And I said, well, you know what? With all due respect, I said, I don't know where you're from. I said, but I am 41 years old. I have a full-time job. I have family. I have friends. I said, most working adults, if they saw their family, their elder parent once a month, that would be impressive. I said, most people barely see their elder parent. It goes months. I said, so don't try to make me look like a bad guy by saying I see my mom once a month. You know, and that's when the judge told me I needed to stop and just answer the question.
Yeah.
But I think I made my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because he let me ramble on for a bit, so I'm sure the judge was like,
Yeah, he's just like, this is entertaining, but let's move on.
You could tell the judge was entertained because he was doing a lot of the bitch slapping. I'm serious, and it wasn't towards me. I already told you the first part, and
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten to the best bitch slapping of them all. So we get towards the end of the case, and you know, and my attorney does his closing arguments, and he's like, you know, Your Honor, that we've explained what our concern is here. Right now, Lois Giuliano's in the care of this woman. We have severe questions about blah blah blah. You know, we don't understand her motives. You know, she already has a history in a short period of time of obviously, you know, utilizing Lois's funds, this, that, and the other. So, and then the other guy goes, and immediately is like, you know, and we question, you know, her abilities as a caretaker, you know, as well. The lady's name is Jennifer. So he starts off and he goes, you know, blah blah blah. My client Jennifer Kirby has severe, you know, shouldn't be on trial here because she never has this, that, and the other. You know, she has severe, extensive knowledge as a caretaker, and blah 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 blah. And they and he keeps saying, you know, Miss Kirby, Jennifer. So the judge goes, I'm sorry, I'm confused. He goes, let me stop you for a second. I'm confused. And none of us know what he's about to say. And he goes, you keep saying Jennifer Kirby. He goes, who is your client? Who do you think your client is here? And he goes, well, my client is Jennifer Kirby. And he goes, the judge goes, no, your client is Lois Giuliano. He's like, Jennifer Kirby is the lady that the plaintiffs are questioning. And you claim to be representing her and Lois Giuliano. He's like, this is complete conflict of interest. Do you not see this?
Welcome back. You should remember
Like, the judge literally says this to him. He goes, do you not see this? And the guy starts trying to backpedal and, well, I can represent both. I don't feel it's a conflict of interest. And he's like, well, if you don't feel this is a conflict of interest, then we seriously need to look at you as an attorney. Because you clearly do not understand what it means, what a conflict of interest means. Right? And then he's like, there is nothing further than a conflict of interest than this scenario right here. You're claiming that this lady is capable of taking care of Lois Giuliano, but yet, you know, and you're claiming to be Lois Giuliano's attorney, but yet you just said that this lady, Miss Kirby, has been a long-time friend of yours and client of yours for a very long period of time. And then he goes, maybe, and then the judge goes, maybe I'm wrong. He goes, maybe I'm misunderstanding something. He goes, Mr. Blackford, which is my attorney, goes, Mr. Blackford, do you feel that there's some improprieties here? He goes, 100%, Your Honor. This is exactly why we brought this up in the first place and why we asked for a court-appointed attorney. Right? Then he goes to my mom's court-appointed attorney and goes, Miss Baker, do you feel there's a concern here? She goes, where do I start? She goes, Your Honor, not only do I feel there's a concern here, I feel that this, you know, the attorney, the present attorney for Miss Giuliano, has some serious moral questions. She goes, and my office will definitely be contacting him from a moral nature as far as why he's involved in this case, because, you know, this is severe conflict of interest. So she pretty much, you know, outright said that he's going to be investigated for a bar complaint and might lose his license.
Good.
And the judge goes, you know what? He starts trying to, you know, backpedal again, and he goes, you know what? I've heard enough of this. He goes, Mr. Shope, you're hereby removed from this case. As a matter of fact, I don't want to see you in my courtroom again. I don't want to hear your name brought up in this situation. If I see or hear anything that you've had any involvement with this case going forward, I will hold you in contempt of court, and I will see it to it that you are arrested.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck this woman.
Yeah.
I hope she gets fucking jail time. Actually.
Oh, you have no idea, man. So So this is why I call this a partial win. So I was granted guardianship
You haven't lost your
of my mom.
Yeah.
You know, and then the judge asked, he said, there is a lot to this case. He said, I understand we have to determine Lois Giuliano's best interest. We understand that she does not want to go to a care facility. She's fighting it. She's reluctant of it. He goes, you know, there's a lot to this case, so we're going to have to ask her to continue this. The only part I did not win, or we did not win, was that he had said that for the time being, he said, obviously, we can tell she's very confused. She's at a very fragile state. For the time being, we are going to leave her in the care that she's in because we don't want to pull her from her living situation and then something happen a couple weeks from now that she doesn't foresee, but then have to change that situation. And he even said, I don't foresee this would happen, but I don't even want to risk it. He said 2 weeks is not going to change a lot, so for the next 2 weeks, he said, Mr. Giuliano, you do have full guardian. You can see your mom whenever you like. You will be in charge of her finances. You have the complete capability to review the finances, do anything you need to do, inspect the living premises, anything you need to do, you have the ability to do. But for the next 2 weeks, she's going to stay in the care of Jennifer Kirby, and Jennifer Kirby will obviously have to abide by your wishes as guardian. So that's the only thing we didn't win, is that she has to stay with this crazy
your way around.
Yeah.
Did I miss when I was out?
At least until this psychopath is fucking removed and...
Oh, she's gonna be thrown in jail, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, I have no idea how Adult Protective Services not arrested her yet. We've had probably 15 people make a complaint about this lady.
What the shit?
Yeah. I
Was
mean,
there-
it's crazy. And
Is
I
there
have
an auto sort in Diablo?
an auto sort.
Yeah.
I don't know. If there is, I don't use it.
Yeah.
So we had at the case the other day, I had 7 witnesses. 7.
Yeah.
None of which could testify. None of which had time to testify because this guy wasted time, 30 minutes. So what the witnesses go as far as, like I said, the one I told you about earlier, who was in presence when Jennifer said these horrific things that, remember, your family wants to kill you and murder you. Then we have, the same guy was there when she said that she was not using, she was not paying my mom's bills, and she was using it to pay her own. I have 2 witnesses that when my mom was in her right mind years before, they would drive by her house and say, that's Jennifer Kirby. Don't ever meet her. She's not a good person.
Huh.
And my mom was terrified of her. We have the person that when they went to see my mom, the guy was sitting on the patio saying, nobody sees Lois unless they talk to me, and then would brandish the gun.
What?
Fuck.
All sorts of fucking witnesses. All sorts of witnesses. The only part I feel bad about is my mom is so adamant about not wanting to live at home. And it's going to break my heart, but she needs to live in a home. She needs to. She shits herself fucking constantly. She cannot feed herself. If somebody is not with her 100% of the day, she's dead.
Good
Lord.
lord.
And it kills me because I went up and saw her the day I was granted guardianship, and I took her outside. I hadn't seen my mom since September, and she looked like she didn't even want to see me. Talking to me, I mean, she didn't even really seem like she wanted to talk to me. I mean, she was saying shit like, my dad died 5 years ago. She was saying, my dad died a month before.
Good lord.
I mean, and she's like, you can't put me at home. You guys want to just toss me at home and leave me in us. And I just couldn't even talk about it. I was like, couldn't even talk about it.
That's...
It's hard, man. It's really hard. So I've had a very stressful couple of months. The worst part for me personally is a week before all this shit happened, I started a new job. I got promoted. And I have missed a shit ton of fucking work in my new role. I look fucking horrible. And I mean, I'm killing it in my new role as far as, when I'm there. I'm getting, I do very good work. But I've missed so much time. And I talked to my boss, and she's been very understanding. But I'm sure part of it, she's still probably a little bit pissed about how much time I missed. Because I missed a day. I've already used 6 PTO days here in January.
Wow.
No, take that back. 5 PTO days here in January.
Huh.
Yeah, so that's been my last couple months. I'm sure there's more I missed.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a part I missed. I forgot to tell you. Remember how the court told me I have complete access to see where my mom's living conditions are and everything? Well, that day, I went up and saw my mom. And obviously the weird lady's there. And, you know, to try to be civil, to not make myself look bad, I was, you know, I just went with the flow. I didn't care what the lady had to say. I didn't argue with her. Nothing.
Yeah.
I do have ability. Like, if I want, I could just make myself, like, not care. Like, just not get pissed off over anything. It's hard for me to do, and I have to get in the right mindset, but nothing will affect me. You know, I can just be, like, almost like super callous. I'll seem like I don't give a shit about anything, which is the bad part, because I'll just be like, blah. But when I went up there, I was like that. You know what I mean? And then when I was leaving, I told the Jennifer lady, I said, well, just so you know, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be up here tomorrow. I'm going to get the sheriff's office to come to the house with me tomorrow to inspect the house, because I didn't tell her outright, but I don't know if she hasn't stolen any of her stuff.
Yeah.
So I told her, I said, and I want an impartial party here, so you need to make sure the house is unlocked. And she said, fine, you know, this is, I'm talking about my mom's house.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the court, during the court case, she had said they were spending the majority of time at her house. I said, the other thing is, my mom's court-appointed attorney is going to inspect your house either tomorrow night or more than likely over the weekend, and I am going to be joining. And she goes, no, you're not. And I said, yeah, we are. And she goes, no, nobody's going to my house. And I said, well, you need to bring that out to the court, because the court needs to inspect my mom's living situation. And you said my mom was living at your house. I said, because what's in question here, Jennifer, is my mom's living situation, and if where she's living is you know, habitable. You know, so the court is wanting to see this, and as guardian, I have right to be there. She goes, it doesn't matter, nobody's going to my house. And I said, well, again, you can bring that up to the court. I said, but I'm telling you right now, my mom's court-appointed attorney is visiting your house. You know, and she said, and she's like, well, no, they're not. Fine, we'll just live here. I said, okay, you know what? Great, even better. You can stay here. But I'll tell you right now, you better be staying here. You know, because I know what she's going to do. The second I'm gone, she's going to go back over to her house, which is an absolute shithole. The lady's a hoarder. She's very dirty. That's, yeah, I kind of pushed her hand like that because I know these. I've never been in her house, fortunately, but I know a lot of people that have, and it's pretty common knowledge where they live.
Oh my god. These skills.
What's that?
This build, holy shit.
Yeah, I see you did. It's kind of cool looking.
It's another pet build like the witch doctor, but it's just fucking skeletal mages.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, so, and then I sent the court-appointed attorney a message saying, hey, she refused to let me see the place. She claims that she's going to be living at my mom's place. I did not argue with her about this. I just told her fine. And I've already planned on going. I'm going to surprise her tomorrow. I'm going up there tomorrow. And if she's not at my mom's house, and if she's at her house with my mom, I'm going to tell the court. I'm not going to say shit other than be like, I went to visit the residence on such and such date. She was not there, and I noticed she was at her residence with my mom, which you know, she had told me she wasn't going to be at.
That corpse could be useful. I'll retrieve it soon.
Oh, I'm not gonna even enter into it. I'm just gonna tell the court about it.
Yeah, that's Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What the fuck over?
I just don't. The lady's claiming to try to act like she's some Satan. She's just trying to do right for Lois because she's such good friends with her, and she's
this woman is a fucking sociopath.
My mom didn't even like her. My mom had, until my brother had asked her to help.
There we go,
My mom
level
hadn't
70.
talked to her in 8 months. 8 months. Can you do greater rifts?
Yeah, I can do greater rifts now.
Okay, well, I will do some of those.
And we could pump the difficulty up.
Yeah, I know. Oh, dude, I can do 13 is fucking nothing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I sleepwalk through 13. Well, let me see. My damage is like 2 million, so.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to carry through PvE stuff, Jordan? Because I just got 145 kills compared to this guy's 80, and then our sidekick 75.
What the shit? In what, token farming?
I'm doing the 3 heroic strikes that I need to do.
Jordan, let's go back to town.
Alright, yeah. This shit.
All right, so Wesley, I'm sure you caught on, but the short version, my mom has Alzheimer's, is being taken advantage of by a crazy lady. That she convinced that the crazy lady, my mom gave power of attorney to her. And, put a restraining. Then once she had power of attorney, put a restraining order out against my brother, my sister, and my nephew. So, yeah, so it's been an adventure.
That's awful.
Been an adventure. How many keystones you got, Jordan?
I have, looks like 1.
1 keystone, that's it?
Well, dude, I mean, this is 6, remember?
Yeah, we'll log out really quick and we'll upgrade this.
Yeah, come on, break down a bunch of this crap.
Oh, I already logged out, so
Oh, okay.
I guess know when you're ready then.
We still can't track you in there, Guardian, no matter how much Asher wishes we could. If you're going in, watch your
I'm
back.
tired of shit. I have not been sleeping. Dude, I probably put on 25 pounds of fucking fat. I've gotten very fat just because I have
no time for anything.
Fucking, well, it's not even that. I'm just exhausted, man.
Good God. Yeah, this is just like a professional load of shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, why is it not letting me upgrade? It says you're out.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm not out.
It tells me you're out.
Hold on.
Whatever. No worries.
Alright, there we go. Now I'm out. It's on the loading screen.
There we go.
Alrighty.
So we'll go to 13.
The NAS?
The geometric data I'm reading from this architecture, it's subtly shifting. Like reality trying to decide on a version it likes.
Actually, I gotta wonder, is my fucking game difficulty up?
I don't like it.
Or not my game difficulty. Jesus Christ. My fucking graphics shit all the way up.
Why are you lagging or something?
I can feel
Yeah, it's just I realized it's like,
Welcome
huh,
back.
I have a new graphics card. I mean, I'm pretty sure I had it maxed, but let's just double check.
Why don't we, we're just gonna go Nephilim. We'll get like, we'll get you like 5 or something.
Yeah.
I need a ton of death threats anyways.
Hi.
I'm in there when I'm ready.
Sampling 8 times. And...
Oh, dude, at least bring yourself in here first.
Oh shit, hold on. It's...
Well, I'm already killing stuff, so that's why I was like, get in here.
Yep, alright.
Alright, now you could go AFK and do your shit. You'll still get credit for the kills and all.
Oh yeah, you know, I fucking forgot I can just teleport to your ass.
Yeah.
So I am going to
I
hang around
miscalculated that.
Sagira, I've been meaning to ask.
and pick up fucking other
Oh, yeah, you
legendaries
need
and
to
shit.
dude.
Sure yet. Some light remembering, maybe.
The next one.
I'm pretty sure I got
They don't
mail
have a say.
for, the hitting Max Paragon.
Maybe. I don't remember what the shit is, but I don't know what set you want to use. I've never played Witch Doctor, so mainly because I'm a cheapskate and I didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah. Necro.
Oh, and I said Witch Doctor?
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly, collectively, have probably slept less than 10 hours this week.
Christ alive.
Go to fuck to bed.
I'm trying to, dude. I'm tired, but I can't sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, AJ suffers from insomnia, like hardcore.
They took me off everything about that.
Jesus,
I
why?
told them to because I'm really struggling with like it. I'll tell you right now, it's my testosterone levels, but she doesn't I think she's just paranoid because I also have high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Testosterone raises your blood pressure.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of people that are on testosterone end up having heart attacks because it raises your blood pressure and it's not great for your heart. So I
Yeah,
think
not to
she's
mention
just-
with your various issues, that would be terrible for you. I could understand her apprehension to do so.
Well, actually, it would not be because it's almost as close to a steroid as you can get, and steroids actually heal at a cellular level. So believe it or not, with my stomach issues, I think it would actually be great for it. If I could afford it, I would definitely 100% do human growth hormone, which I've heard from several people would, I have a couple. Oh, what the fuck? God, I haven't died in forever. What the hell was that? I haven't died in weeks. Sorry about that. But I've
No, you're
heard
good.
like I've got a couple friends of mine that are even doctors, and they're like, yeah,
I
dude,
popped like a pinata.
you could afford human growth hormone, take it. But I don't think she wants to prescribe the testosterone because I think she's afraid that it will cause me a heart attack, so she's making up nonstop excuses about it.
Yeah.
But they wanted to take me off all the other stuff, and she wants to test me again for sleep apnea because she thinks it's probably gotten worse. Because I don't use a CPAP, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably gotten worse. You're probably right. Once money gets leveled off and shit, though, if
Yeah.
it doesn't put me on testosterone, I'm just gonna go and start fucking taking steroids.
Yep.
I'm dead serious. Because that's what, oh my god, dude. I haven't died in forever, and now I'm with you, and I died twice.
Oh, remember. Things are buffed a little bit with me.
Difficult because 2 people, that's right. I forgot, that's right. 3 times, what the fuck?
Now you actually get to blame Jordan.
Dude, I swear to god, I haven't probably died in 3 weeks. And I'm dying left and right.
Yeah, careful about those fucking witches, remember.
Yeah, they suck dick, dude. I hate those things. They've always been my least favorite.
Eating corpses, yum yum yum.
Sorry I'm killing everything, but I can get breaths badly.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I need fucking Paragon levels.
You need death breaths as well, trust me, dude.
Oh, I know.
The way to catch up on the gear, you know that little trick, right? You make it and upgrade it and shit.
Oh, vaguely.
To create a simulation of
Yeah,
your
that's
salary.
that's the
You're gonna
smart
need
way
it
to
for
do
that
it. So
ramp.
what you should do is like, get your blacksmithing up,
Yeah.
and make like, let's say you need a belt. You make as many of the belt as you can, and then you just upgrade them.
Oh, so you Skyrim it.
Wait, can you fucking upgrade? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like
Through
the
the-
crafted items.
Yeah, through the cube. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
That's that way everybody does it, dude. That's the smartest way. Because Kandala, or Kadala if you want to just call her by her real
Don't
name,
give shit.
she don't give shit.
She's never
And-
given shit.
Yeah, that's why her name is Kandala. Why everybody in the fucking game calls her Kandala.
Oh, no, she's... Master Rahul's almost worse.
Rahul is worse.
All apart from the real
I don't know
thing.
who that is.
Hello, Guardian.
In
You have
Destiny-
a program for me?
In Destiny 1, he would give you,
Find a future where the Legion wins
He'd
the
give you
race.
herpes.
like, you would get purple gear, and it would give you blues out of your, what's supposed to be, what, epic?
Land of the dead.
Yeah, it would give
I'm
you
dead.
epic gear in the place of, or it would give you rare gear in the place of epic gear. It was pretty bad.
Well, you probably got a couple keystones out of that, right, Jordan?
Oh yeah, I got like 3 of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there were some nice quality of life changes. Forgot about that. Do we want to just like... Oh, are we wanting to do
I'm
greater
full.
rifts?
I'm full really quick. No, we could keep going in there. I'm just full.
Oh,
I'm trying to pick up all the death breaths I can, and I don't have any more room. Hey, can I give you stuff? Can I give you yours?
I think so.
Well, here, I'll drop stuff and see if you can pick it up. You're gonna like this.
Okay, yeah, Compass Rose. Yeah, Endless Walk.
Ancient
Compass
one,
Rose
too.
trip. Nice.